Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to school. Hi, Mr. Presley here with you on this terrific Thursday for learning. I hope you're ready for a great day, Falcons, because every day is a great day to be a Fryelands Falcon. Hey, as you get ready to soar today, just a few announcements for you. First of all, on our lunch menu, toasted cheese sandwich with Campbell's tomato soup. Yum. Or you could have a ham and cheese sandwich. Both sound very delicious. Please remember to take a fruit and a vegetable with every school meal. Hey, today we have a watchdog with us. I want to thank Mr. Fontaine for being here today to be our watchdog. He'll be here and around and about in classrooms and out at recess and lunch here today to help support students having a great time. So thank you to Mr. Fontaine for being here. So Michaela and Mackenzie, your dad's here to help us today as part of Watchdogs. And today, happy birthday to Mackenzie Fontaine. Happy birthday, Mackenzie. You can come on down and pick out the birthday bucket this morning. Hope you have an awesome day of learning. Hey, boys and girls, as you can tell, we have our Women's History Month wall up. We talked about some terrific people yesterday, both in our community and around the world, who have contributed to our history and to contributions. These are terrific women, both locally, in our state, nationally, and internationally around the world. Hey, one person I want to highlight is Mrs. Baca right here. Look at Mrs. Baca. She's only our second office manager ever at Fryelands. That's right. She is the office manager, and she's really the boss of the whole school. Even I listen to her and do what she asks me to do each day. Mrs. Baca takes care of the school budget and all absences. She takes care of you, and she takes care of parents. She really runs the school. She keeps everyone informed of the schedule each day. She helps schedule all the substitutes at where everyone's supposed to be. She is such an awesome person, and our school wouldn't run very well without Mrs. Baca. Also, I wanted to share some other awesome women who've made contributions. This is Judith Human. Judith Human, actually Human, is her name. She is really, really important because she actually was so important for disability rights. She's known as the mother of the disability rights movement. In 1969, she earned her Bachelor of Arts in Speech and Theater from Long Island University, and she applied to work teaching kindergarten. But you know what? She wanted to do that, and she wanted to teach kindergarten and second graders in special education. But she, due to her disability, she was not considered for the job. And she did a lawsuit saying, hey, wait a minute, I should be able to teach as well, even though I have a disability. And you know what? That victory spurred changes that increased opportunities for other people with disabilities. She, in 1970, she was the first teacher in a wheelchair to be hired by the city of New York. She was the first woman in a wheelchair to teach in New York State, and she held that job till 1973. Later on, she then became an advocate for disability, and she worked around the country and human rights to develop those equality, equal rights and equality for those people with disabilities. Very, very important person. Here's Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper, pretty important person. She was a mathematics genius and computer pioneer. Grace Hopper created computer programming technology that forever changed the flow of information, and it paved the way for modern data processing. She was credited with creating the first compiler for modern computers, a program that translates instructions. Wow, pretty smart person. She also was the first woman to hold the rank of Rear Admiral in the U.S. Navy. Wow, that's amazing. Here's Linda Alvarado. Linda Alvarado, she is a Hispanic American businesswoman. She started her own construction company in 1976, and she broke many barriers in a historically male-dominated field. She's the co-owner of the Colorado Rockies baseball team, pro baseball team. And she's also the first Hispanic American, male or female, to own a Major League Baseball franchise. Pretty cool. So she started her own construction company. Here's Sally Ride. Sally Ride, some of you may know, she was an American astronaut and physicist. She was born in Los Angeles. She joined NASA in 1978, and in 1983 became the first American woman in space. She was the youngest American astronaut to have traveled to space, having done so at the age of 32. She flew 2 missions on the Space Shuttle Challenger, and she also has worked now at Stanford University's Center for International Security and Arms Control. Wow, pretty incredible. First woman in space from the United States. Some of you may know Sue Bird. Sue Bird is an American professional basketball player. She just retired from the Seattle Storm. She has lots and lots of credentials and special prizes and things. She was drafted first overall in 2002 by the Storm, and she's considered one of the greatest players in WNBA history. She's the only WNBA player to win titles in 3 different decades. So she played a long time. Like I said, she just retired. Her family's from Israel, and she has both American and Israeli citizenship. She won the WNBA championship for the Storm and 5 Olympic gold medals. She also was a 2-time college basketball champion at UConn, and she also was in 4 FIBA World Cups for basketball. And again, she's been an all-star many times, and she just last season was her last season she retired. So those are some other women I will be putting up on our wall here. I'd like for you to encourage you to come by, check them out, read about these terrific, important people that have made contributions to our history. It's women's history, but it's also our history. Great, great contributions. So again, I appreciate you coming by, checking it out. Lots of cool information about significant people in our community and around the world. All right, boys and girls, let's have a great day of learning. Let's soar today like falcons do. Have a great day of learning, and always remember, your Fryelands family cares about you. Teachers, please lead your students in the Pledge of Allegiance this morning. Boys and girls, let's soar and have a great day. See you soon.